Konnichiwa everyone. Gone here. Doodle Clones has finally let me out. So now I can share all my knowledge about anime with the world. But who to share it with? Oh, I can see a person over there. I should share it with them. But they seem familiar though. But I can't put my finger on it.
Pink Gundam talks poorly about anime, and I'm mad.
She did what now?
Hi Mon.
Hello.
Ohio.
Ohio.
My favorite villain guru. And today, at the same time, I end the heresy of the internet community.
If you are the heresy, does that mean we get to post illegal Lego building techniques?
But those are illegal. I don't want to be a criminal.
I've already been arrested.
Starting with an evil, horrifying, cursed, stupid, innocent, smelly and talkative community.
The makeup guru community.
No, this is not the case either.
Damn. Well, I tried.
Clearly, it's the Western cartoon reviewing community.
No, clearly it's the llama cartoon reviewing community.
Okay, criticize it in SCC. Why are comment groups so big?
Because Dwebley argued against non-binary rights.
You hear that? Pink Robot said non-binary rights.
I heard it.
I like shapes.
I concur.
Me too.
Me too.
Push and pull like the work of change.
I do not carry change.
Do you carry cash? Because there's this manga I really wanted to read called...
Actually, it's called yen.
Will a card suffice?
Of course.
Good. So how do I give you the money from my card? Does it require the numbers on the back? Or my mother's maiden name?
Yeah, I need to know for, reasons.
And once you know, can you tell me? Because I also need to know. For reasons.
Since I'm talking about the slide comment community, my first reflection was of course to neutralize it for use in animated avatars.
But that doesn't tell me how to give you money.
Make it rain.
It's not working. I think I did it wrong.
Spraying a cat with chloroform doesn't work. Cats absorb it to become stronger.
Hey, does anyone know how to get a hold of Lunatic the game? I want to try something.
I found it.
So when I say the blue track of my character, Dora the Discoverer or Swiper the Fox,
I am not a foot fetish.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
how do I use an image of an anime character?
By ridding yourself of all remaining dignity and credibility and falling to the lowest common denominator.
It's not our fault anime is too complex for your circuit.
Anime for president.
20 minutes later.
It's still 5:30.
Maggie monster! Go to bed!
Bad girl.
I could forgive you,
I cannot.
I can.
I can't.
but no, I dared to use the anime.
But you didn't know how to use the anime. This is a contradiction.
Or he's just been enlightened.
Probably so.
As all the great prophets said, anime was a mistake.
I disagree. Anime was not a mistake. It was a purposeful decision to control the government created by the Illumi Freemasons and Satan herself.
No, that's wrong. Animated was created by God herself for people like me to enjoy and love. Don't you tarnish its name.
Or you will be in hell. Before you die.
So it was a mistake for the comment community to move on to the next topic without writing details.
But what if they're trying to control us as well?
What if? You've obviously
Hee hee.
fallen for it.
Professional.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Hour of cake.
Everything is cake, so therefore everything is a lie. We live in a simulation.
What? You mean to tell me everything's meaningless? Actually, wait, what's nihilism?
The rejection of all religious and moral principles, in the belief that life is meaningless.
Based on Mount Everest.
No, based on cake.
I'm hungry. You hungry? 'Cause I'm hungry.
Yes, I am hungry. Thanks for asking.
The next catastrophic offense they committed was the dreadful act of boldly making long YouTube videos.
How dare they bury people in words alive?
That sounds like it's gross.
It is.
That sounds like it's against all laws in the Geneva Conventions.
I was right. Gross.
No, I was the one who said it was gross, you liar.
That said, you shouldn't force you to trust.
To trust. To trust. To trust.
To trust. To trust.
To trust, 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 trust, to 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 trust, trust to 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 trust trust to 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 trust
you to track the length and everything in the video, as you don't know that half of the viewers have ant heads on the dunes.
To trust, to trust, to trust.
I think Pink Gundam has short-circuited. That's what she gets for talking negatively about anime.
Yep.
Is that a fucking JoJo's Bizarre Star Wars reference?
Gross! Why would you mix Western trash with JoJo?
Who would do that?
Will this continue?
I hope not.
I agree. The next time you mix Western and anime together, I will rewire your circuits.
And I'll make you watch every episode of every anime. 9 trillion 999 duodecillion 999 undecillion 999 decillion 999 nonillion 999 octillion 999 septillion 999 sextillion 999 quintillion 999 quadrillion 999 trillion 999 billion 999 million 999,999 times each.
We lost too many bodies in the war already. And if we lose people like Slayer or Blaze the movie fan, the commentary community might cease to exist.
Chapter 4 hurt! I lost one of my best friends.
Team Boss. I've lost one of my best friends.
I have never tried.
Good. We don't need to lose more soldiers to the likes of www.twitter.com.
What about docs.google.com?
It doesn't exist.
You are weak. You spat in my ear.
Me. He's calling me weak. No, I am not weak. I'm not. I'm not weak. I am not weak. That day, I gave up my own unsightly face. I let go of the old me, the one that was so weak, so that I could become stronger. And then, at last, I obtained the power to make all yield to my will. I was reborn!
Sorry about that. Please continue.
It's what you get for kidnapping my family.
But we're supposed to be social distancing! Not only that, it would be gross.
Wait, why aren't we wearing face masks?
But I don't care. I don't care!
Which is why you're making a song yelling at me for spitting in your ear. I'm a robot anyway. I do not produce saliva like humans do.
But that's a contradiction. You admitted to spitting in her ear just a second ago.
You've cracked the case, Chief. Take her away.
Congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you, Father.
You two are related? Honestly, I did not see that coming.
I am your father.
Why were you in the middle of my prayer?
Because I am a robot and therefore do not require belief in a deity.
Oh, I see you're not verified in the eyes of God either.
Let's all pray to him.
I can't believe Scott the Woz is a Sonic.
I can.
I found you. Faker.
I'm sorry, but I got in my way.
It's okay, just don't do it again.
Well, back to the topic anyway. The title chain is confusing.
Well, a lack of understanding will happen when one gets in their own way.
You should probably elaborate on how to tie his shoes.
You should also tell him how to operate a forklift.
And too long.
Didn't read.
I think it's supposed to be blue.
No, I think it's supposed to be green.
So this review applies to them in every example.
Every example?
Every example.
Well, that's unfortunate for the comment community. It'd probably help if they stand Luna, so hopefully they can fix this issue in the near future.
Gross! Pink Gundam is a K-pop stan!
Alrighty, I'm gonna go home and get some sleep.
Hey Sonic, I need to tell you something.
Wait, why are you in my home?
Have you ever heard of K-pop? You should listen to some K-pop right now.
Sorry, lady, but I really don't want to buy whatever you're selling to me.
You massive idiot. K-pop is music from the gods and I can play it whenever I want. Listen to some K-pop right now or I'm taking ownership of this house.
Fine, I'll listen to your stupid music. Just get out of my property already. Okay, so they told me to play this one specifically. So, I'm gonna do that right now. Wait, this just sounds racist. Was this a trap all along? What in the actual fuck?
Stan Hatsune Miku, not only does she say trans rights, but she also made Minecraft.
Bro, stop spitting. You flooded my entire house with facts.
But it's unacceptable. It's never in the words of law.
Those pesky Gene Vans.
They allow anime, so it's okay.
No, they recently banned anime. So this is clearly a hate crime.
There is no moon bear with our Lord and Savoy.
Father, I told you, I do not share your religion of the moon bear.
Join mine instead, we have epic sword fights.
No, join mine. We have epic sword fights.
I like bombs and the salads.
The salads are pretty delicious, in fairness.
Yeah, can agree.
Me too.
I have no idea where I want to be.
I believe this is what we call relatable content.
No, it's a mood, get it right.
You heard her.
Now, the oncoming dilemma is negligible. How badly you can ask, and what is naughty enough to make a full video dedicated to discussing a single key point? Is it something
Kinky, but I am not into men.
Pink Gundam says gay rights!
Yay. Gay rights.
So why come on, why do you make such a short video?
Because making videos too long is against the Geneva Convention, remember?
I don't.
Me either.
You can tell the audience that you are not dead.
But I am not alive, either.
I'm watching Angel Beats.
I'm watching Sonic X.
And that you are entertained for a minute or two. PFTS such as profanity never do it. What that means, it's me contradicts the statement before.
Does that mean I'm grounded if I say the fuck word?
That's disgusting.
You're grounded.
I like shapes, push and pull like a work of change.
You said that earlier. This is redundant.
Well, I know I've talked about it before.
Then you agree it was redundant?
But I know I'm not talking enough.
That's no excuse to be redundant.
Says the person repeating a point about redundancy in a row.
Says the person who's being redundant. And if you're wondering why my voice just changed, well, that's the power of anime.
When I was 12, my dad took me to Comic-Con.
This is plagiarism of My Chemical Romance.
No, it's a plagiarism of me. Sorta.
No, it's a plagiarism of me 100%. I'm going to sue.
And some Gaku cosplayers didn't ask me, so he did all the anime bad and I hate it.
This dark and tragic backstory doesn't have enough hyper-realistic blood. 0 out of 10.
Hyper-realistic blood is frighteningly cliché though.
Yes, it is. That was odd.
And now I present to you one of the rare occasions where I do a top 5 instead of a top 10.
That sounds horrible. Also, Gon, you look different. Did you get a haircut or something?
This is going to be my top 5 games that I'm anticipating. Now, just a heads up. They have to have gotten at least one trailer, but we don't need an official release date or confirmed name yet in order for them to qualify for the list. Now, I'm going to stop rambling and just get on with the countdown.
Intros don't exist.
Zelda is one of my all-time favorite video game franchises. It brought me games like Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, and Spirit Tracks, all which are not only some of my favorite games of the franchise, but also some of my favorite games on their respective systems. So, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. For starters, the landscape looks beautiful. Just look at everything. And yes, horse riding is back! Finally!
Yes, it is.
It might not be Epona, but it's still great to see it come back.
You're cheating on Epona!
Cheating is punishable by death.
But the main reason it's on here? Because it's Zelda! How can you go wrong with that?
Lamp oil, rope, bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies.
Get it. Great! I'll grab my stuff!
The chains! No! You haven't seen the last of me!
But you're probably asking why it's at the bottom of the list. And that's because I am not really looking forward to the survival system.
But isn't that the game? Are you looking forward to it or not?
He has committed a sin.
Like Zelda, Sonic is one of my all-time favorite franchises, and I honestly prefer 3D over 2D. Most of the time.
But that's extra money for the same game, what the hell?
Some people are never happy.
Paper Mario Color Splashes. Why are you giving me those looks?
Because you have your Nintendo out. Put it away, that's gross.
And start watching anime.
Kingdom Hearts 3. Man, it's been way too long since we've had a Kingdom Hearts game like this, not counting HD collections. Don't get me wrong, Birth by Sleep and Dreams Out Distance were fun, but I want a game that plays like a true installment. I'm glad to see we have Donald and Goofy again, for more than one world. Hopefully they let us team up with other Disney party members, like say, Baloo, Elsa, or Ralph.
Wait, why wouldn't they? Isn't Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 something that this is a sequel to with the same general coding style and ideas to have levels where you team up with Tarzan, the Beast, and Jack Skellington? If this is really trying to go back to its roots like you implied here, why wouldn't they have certain levels where you could team up with more than Donald and Goofy? I would ask why you would ask something that you barely utilize except for the nostalgia of it all, but I think the better question is why would you ask a question that doesn't need answering like this if they really have no reason not to do that? You don't even understand your own implications, idiot!
Mind blown.
Of course, Pokemon Sun and Moon is my #1 game that I am most hyped for.
Seriously, put your Nintendo away! God, I'm out of here, you're gross.
Take him away.
What the heck is that? That's ugly!
Disgusting.
Hello, SegaFan1983 here. I have to make this video to get something that has plagued me since April 2009 off of my chest.
Well, that's what happens when you eat chips lying down. You have to get the crumbs off when you're done.
With a vacuum cleaner.
By the way, I have already put my hatred for the Sando Aqua Monster to rest, and I will be using the Sando Aqua Monster as my avatar in this particular video.
Sando is not even the best kaiju. King Ghidorah is.
No Astro Boy is.
I pre-ordered the complete 50th anniversary Star Trek TOS TV and movie Blu-ray collection on DVD Planet for just $125 plus shipping and tax.
What a waste of money. Star Trek is American media.
America doesn't exist.
I enjoy all Star Trek material pertaining to the original cast, including the 1960s live-action TV show, the early 1970s animated series, and the first 6 motion pictures.
That's so bad, though. Kenny doesn't like your taste either.
Neither does Tomoko Kiroki.
I am tolerant of most science fiction in general, but there is one science fiction movie in particular that I have little to zero tolerance for.
If you say the girl who left through time, I'll gut you.
If he says Sonic X, I will also get him.
Titan AE. I should have spoken my mind in 2000 and say that I hated Titan AE and resolved my Titan AE problems in the very early 2000s.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda, but you didn't.
Silly human.
In early 2009, Star Trek's Captain's Table had a thread under the general sci-fi chunk of its form, and they all praised Titan AE.
Oh, you bore me. Let's change the channel. Much better.
There is one...
What? The TV is possessed!
MNFG sagst kvaskst CFG alcoholheit FG heg Vasilia Sax.
Particular that I have a bone to pick with. A silver Jedi guy with Captain Morgan as his avatar, and yes, he is the subject of this video. Silver Jedi's defense of Titanite has caused me psychological problems for several years, such as how I didn't handle myself well with some YouTube users whose names I will not mention.
I'm sorry, people, if I yell, but this guy really hurt my feelings with this disgusting lie.
Hi, Sonic. I've been needing to tell you something.
Shut up, you stupid bitch! Hi-ya!
I seriously do not want to be best known for this Silver Jedi thing over Titanite, and I just want to have my say and put this anguish that he caused me to rest.
He really needs to chill out.
I want to move on in peace without being attacked online for it. But first, I must give you a little background of how Silver Jedi chimed in to defend Titanite against me. I have to tell you, this whole thing between Silver Jedi and I started particularly on April 6, 2009. I left the first comment between Silver Jedi and I having no idea that he in particular would respond with such a merciless defense of Titanite. Let's take a look at my first comment on that Titanite thread, which I first posted on April 6, 2009 at 4:04 p.m. Looking back on it, this comment...
Not found. Fujilox. LGUCFH.
Konnichiwa, Gun here. Let's do another one.
Konnichiwa.
What is up?
Oh my god, the Belgians are taking over. Papa Smurf is on the news.
Run.
Drum Alert Nation, I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Now guys, FouseyTube got exposed again today.
That's disgusting. Why would FouseyTube do that?
He's a disgrace to the entire universe.
And the reason Prank Nation found out about this is because the woman's son, 10-year-old son, saw the video, saw his mom, who has been missing, and got in contact with Prank Nation. This is a picture of him and his dad. So then Prank Nation had the father fly into LA to search for the missing mother, and they found her. Currently, Prank Nation has a GoFundMe set up to help the mom out to get enough money so she can move back to Florida to be with her son. Crazy, crazy story there.
Aww, touching. But what does that have to do with the flasher you were talking about earlier? Disgusting.
It also had nothing to do with Anime 0 out of 10.
Also in the news, today KSI uploaded the trailer of his new movie known as Laid in America with co-star Casper Lee. This movie actually looks really awesome from the trailer.
You can't know if a movie is going to be good unless you see it. Unless that's the movie that Flasher goes to prison for being disgusting.
Bro, stop spitting. You flooded my entire house with facts.
And now for the big story. Today, FouseyTube got exposed again.
Stop talking about it. I don't want to know about his dinghy.
But I do.
For faking pranks from the prank reviewer. The prank reviewer exposed the scary pizza delivery prank where he actually interviewed the delivery man who said that he was hired on Craigslist by FouseyTube. Now, with FouseyTube being exposed over and over for fake pranks,
this is a common occurrence. Arrest that man.
No need to worry, I called the police.
People are starting to think that all the pranks on YouTube are fake. Well, Ed Bassmaster, a giant prankster, has been getting some criticism for his pranks. So he said this on Twitter: just because PoopyTube makes fake pranks doesn't mean I do. Still real. Now here's the thing, Jesse Wellens from Prank vs. Prank actually retweeted this on his Twitter, which caused FouseyTube to have a breakdown.
What did he break down, the local strip club?
Yes.
FouseyTube tweeted at Jesse saying this: I don't know if you're on drugs or what, but I pray you find your happiness, man. You've changed for the worst.
So there's a mob of flashers? What am I trench coat every now and then. Alright, now I'm bored. I'm gonna go watch TV.
But not anime. What happened to you?
Konnichiwa, got here, back with another commentary.
Konnichiwa.
A bunch of you are probably wondering who the video is on. Well, it's by this guy, named Nate Franklin. Nate here did a commentary on a Hardcore Kit video. Let's just say it was bad.
Okay, it was bad. But so is your video.
Okay, it's bad. And so is your video.
I wasn't really all into Gamergate because, well, it didn't really affect me. So what does it mean if someone that has little to no knowledge of Gamergate thinks this video is bad? What do you think that means?
It means the same thing that I feel about your video.
Yep.
The video game community said no buys to Anita's words, and soon she was sent death threats and harassments like crazy, thus forcing her to disable comments and ratings on her videos. How dare those haters disagree with what I say, she grumbled furiously.
Right, first off, you mentioned beforehand that she got death threats. And second of all, let's be real here, internet comment sections, pretty much any website out there, suck. And you're not missing much if someone turns off the comment sections on their videos. I choose to leave them there for mine, but if Anita wants to, that's perfectly fine.
Okay, with your first point, that's it.
Is there anything else he needs? What he says pretty much explains it all.
Bro, stop spitting. You flooded my entire house with facts.
Not gonna expand on that. If you said something along the lines of, dude, she was receiving death threats, the screen caps you showed clearly indicated that she wasn't comfortable with them. Then it would help complete your argument.
The first guy said she gets death threats, and the second guy said she gets death threats, and now you, the third guy, said she's getting death threats. Does he need more to his argument?
No, he doesn't.
It helps to expand so you don't leave your audience hanging. And as for saying...
And second of all, let's be real here, internet comment sections, pretty much any website out there, suck. And you're not missing much if someone turns off the comment sections on their...
What if there's some sort of new insight in the comments section or a heated debate where you hear other people expressing their opinions?
Yep.
Yeah, there's gonna be the typical haters and whatnot, but that doesn't mean the comments are useless.
You lie.
Anyway, all hell broke loose when Zoe's ex-boyfriend wrote a blog stating that Zoe had slept with 5 game journalists in order for them to give Depression Quest positive feedback.
For the record, the Nathan Grayson list of video games that included Depression Quest, it wasn't a review. It was just, oh, here are some indie games. Took place before the before they started dating, so that claim is completely nonsense. Also, I'm looking at it right now. The person who published the blog post said that the claim that there was no evidence that prior to the time when it was written that they were dating at all. So that claim is completely false. I will link that in the description.
Okay, let me get this out of the way. Usually if someone gives a recommendation for something, it generally means they think positively about it, unless they state it's something that's so bad it's good.
But people like things that are so bad it's good, so wouldn't that make it something positive?
Bro, stop spitting. You flooded my entire house with facts.
Also, as to where the author said...
Also, I'm looking at it right now. The person who published the blog post said that the claim that there was no evidence that prior to the time when it was written that they were dating at all. So that claim is completely false. I will link that in the description.
I do appreciate that you linked the article in the description, except for one massive problem. All of this. Would it have killed you to at least tell your audience which one of the blog posts it stated?
It's the one there on your white screen you shot with an obviously American phone. I think I'm bored of you too. Final thoughts. If you don't care about a topic, why commentate on it?
Yee.
Konnichiwa. This is Kansubobia Busan here.
Wait. I thought your name was gone. Has my entire life been a lie?
Let's do my first commentary. So So, I found a baka who repeats himself more often than episodes of Attack on Titan, and I'm here to tell him how bad he is. Let's begin.
Indeed.
What is up, people? I'm done from my ranting break. Ooh, the sun's out. Yeah. Whoa!
You are a liar, like Sword Art Online story. Didn't mean where it should have.
Manga is better.
You know what I'm tired of?
One Piece?
Doodle clones?
Well, this is sometimes rare, but people who cry over cartoon TV shows that end, mostly cartoons.
I don't need to worry then. I only watch anime.
Thank God you're back to normal.
Like, recently, Gravity Falls ended. And no more Gravity Falls forever. It's done.
You're, one ugly person.
That was rude, please apologize.
I mean, it's normal, but it makes you look stupid. I mean, most of you people are 14 to 15, and you guys are like, oh, why? Seriously.
Stop looking at your precious off-screen hentai, you pervert. It distracts from your video. Go back to talking about these people crying over their clearly inferior shows.
No, keep talking about hentai. Also make sure to show the hentai uncensored.
It's just a cartoon. Every cartoon ends. I mean, Phineas and Ferb ended. I know that. I mean, Danny Phantom ended. Pepper Ann ended. My Life as a Teenage Robot. I mean, lots of cartoons ended.
I only watch real anime like Avatar, Teen Titans, and, Fukuyama Uni.
You forgot Cory in the house.
And this is my response to Matthew Davis.
Matthew Davis is American.
He's a llama.
Oh, I want to cry on camera. Really, dude? You're crying over a freaking cartoon? I mean, seriously, you could have been watching, like, older shows now. And if people saw you crying over a freaking cartoon, they would laugh at you.
You're not even crying and I'm laughing at you. American cartoons aren't anything to cry over. On the other hand, when Otsumatsu-san ended, I just wanted to kill a baka. I think I'm bored of you now. I'll come back when you have more to say. Obviously your scripting needs work and you should do more than one take. Either that, or edit out of the lines that you were distracted by the off-screen yaoi.